A Confederacy of Dunces. When Ignatius Riley leaves his job at Levy Pant's office, he did not take into consideration the repercussions for his actions. Once Mr. Levy finds out Ignatius sent Abelman's Dry Goods a fake and insulting letter intentionally, he springs into action. Knowing that Ignatius had no money or anything of value did not help. In order for Mr. and Mrs. Levy to get revenge, they take out Ignatius. This is their story.
All rise for judge while handing Pocahontas Susquehannas.
Hello, everyone. You may sit. Today, we are prosecuting Mr. and Mrs. Levy for the murder of Ignatius Riley in the French Quarter. Please present the evidence, prosecutor.
Mrs. Levy, where were you October 15th, 1967?
I was at home cooking for my lovely husband.
And why are your fingerprints on these 3 bullets right here?
Because, I don't know.
I also have 3 witnesses that show you in the French Quarter with your husband, Mr. Levy.
Well, I think you're making this up.
They were all under federal oath. Mr. Levy, didn't you recently go to Ford's hunting shop and buy a rifle?
No.
I have records from the ATF saying you did indeed buy a rifle from Ford's hunting shop 3 days ago.
Let me see him.
Exhibit B. Mr. Levy's rifle that perfectly match Mrs. Levy's bullets. Handgun fingerprints were.
I've never seen that gun in my life.
This is an outrage! This
Ma'am,
is
sit down! Sit down! Sit
Order in
down!
court.
Sit down!
Need order in this courthouse. Did anyone hear what Miss Levy just said? She just admitted that her husband was the killer of Ignatius Riley.
No.
Objection.
Your Honor, may I approach the stand?
Yes, sir.
I have evidence that these 2 defendants were in the murder.
Really? Do present yourself. Ah, a film. Bailiff, have this played.
This is Channel 12 News, your leading news broadcaster. And now back to you, Chad Williams.
Thank you, Chet. Recent news, Drew Brees has broken his throwing arm in a recent friendly game against the Redskins. Wait, breaking news, a man was killed in the French Quarter. And here's Sebastian with the breaking update.
Thanks, Chad. Seems we found the body here on the side of Brookwood Drive. Please tell us what's going on here, sir.
Well, he's been shot about 19 times. We have about 6 bullet casings all around the area. It is with the tracks on the road, as you may see here. Exhibit A and Exhibit B on the left side. We have a drive-by from some hoodlums. I believe there's a possibility of 3 to 4 people inside of the car. He has been shot in the ear and the eye. He has bled to death in about 30 minutes. We have no word of who he is. We're trying to figure that out now using DNA cross-evidence with a biodegradable dehalftinator. You may see here we have the culprit for the murder. We have a 19mm automatic semi-handgun with a rocket launcher attached to it. If you look here, We have blood all over it, as you may see here. Blood all over it of Ignatius and the murders for some reason. We do not know why. We do not know why. Once I take all this evidence into account, I do believe that this is the weapon used by the culprits. They're about 5'4" and then about 5'9". One, I can tell from the tracks, had overlarged body parts. And, yes, this is definitely the murder weapon here. Sir, would you like to, inform them?
Well, this is the story, folks. We found a dead body, and now we're figuring out who it is. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, this just in! We've had breaking news! This is Ignatius Riley!
Mrs. Levy, I think I recognize you from somewhere.
From where?
From Night of Joy!
Oh!
The defendants, Mr. and Mrs. Levy, guilty in the case against Ignatius Riley's murder.
Woohoo!